Hi, everybody. Mark here. So, me and my wife just had some big situation come up in our lives that, thankfully we knew it was coming and that we know we have to deal with, but we weren't really sure exactly how we were going to approach it. It was very overwhelming. And I'm sure that you can all kind of relate to that feeling, having a situation or a decision or, some task ahead of you that feels just so overwhelming. You don't even know where to begin. And so I'm here to kind of help you with that a little bit. Just give you a little insight based on what I literally just went through. So when you're faced with a decision, when you're faced with a task that it's so much, it just seems like you don't know where to begin. The best thing you can do, instead of looking at the whole entire project ahead of you or the entire situation, start to break things down a little bit into smaller components, into smaller pieces. It will help you so much to be able to have a deeper understanding of what's going on, but also not to feel so overwhelmed. If you're looking at the entire thing at once and you're looking at the mountain ahead of you thinking, there's no way, I have no idea how I'm supposed to tackle this. You're not supposed to tackle it all at once. What you need to do is sit down and either write it out or make a list on your phone of just what you have going on and start breaking it down into smaller components, smaller, not even smaller decisions, but smaller tasks, smaller things that require attention first. And I know there's times when it feels like the whole house is burning down at once and you need to take care of everything at the same time. You can't. Sometimes you can, but a lot of times you can't. So you have to literally focus on the main, most important, most acute situations that you have going on. And you can also rely on a little guidance from your feline friends. But break down the situation, break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. I think you'll find that will go a long way towards making it easier for you to be able to tackle that situation, to be able to tackle that issue. If you sit down and you say, okay, here's my priorities. 1, I got to do this. 2, I got to do this. 3, I got to do this. And I will be the first to tell you that sometimes it's not easy, because one of the things that I had to do, and I'm not very good at making phone calls. I'm one of those people who will watch the phone ring until I text you back after you get done. But we had phone calls that we had to make, and we had to talk to people about, especially about health stuff, but we had to talk to them and find out, okay, what do we need to do? How do we move forward with this? And we broke it down into, one thing after another so that it wasn't nearly as overwhelming. And that's my biggest advice to you, is to sit down and just tackle that giant project. Or, if you want to look at it this way, metaphorically, tackle the mountain ahead of you one step at a time. That's all you can do, is just take one step and then take another step and then take another step. And before you know it, you're going to find yourself on the summit of that mountain looking around at the beautiful view, because you've tackled that project. You have tackled that, and you know that you can do it. I know you can do it. So go out there today, and whatever overwhelming project you have, whatever it is that you need to do, break it down into smaller pieces so that it's a lot more manageable, a lot easier to take care of. I think you'll find it'll work really well for you. Thanks, and have a great day. Wishing you a day filled with promise, opportunity, joy, and happiness. Thanks again.